Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Eastern Invasion. In our last episode, we began scenario 14, in which Owaec is kind of by himself here, and he's having to free groups of slaves that are being brought forward to this necromancer in the south here and turned into ghouls. Now, we've been able to free two groups of slaves, or prisoners, I guess, so far. We freed a group of dwarves here, and we also freed some humans. There's a longbowman and a mage. So far so good. Unfortunately, every time we free slaves, the necromancer summons bats, and those bats have stolen some of our villages, so our gold situation is not ideal at the moment. You can see a group of orcs currently being brought forward by this Deathblade down for the slaughter up here. Or I guess I should say down here. We have to try to cut them off. I just don't know how the heck we're going to do that, but we're going to see what we can make happen. And before we jump into the next episode here, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout outs to a few individuals who left some excellent comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Mataj Benis. Mataj pointed out that the enemy leader actually kind of cheated, and I didn't notice this when it happened, but when those bats have been summoned by the necromancer, one of them was summoned right here, and of course that should be impossible because this isn't a castle tile. But they're obviously special event summon units that are kind of part of this, scripted thing. So I guess it's kind of funny, though, that the necromancer can basically cheat. I do think that's pretty funny. There's also a comment here from Racht Nuruddin. Now, Nuruddin pointed out that there is going to be an adept as one of the slaves, and that it would be really nice to try to save the adept. I'm assuming that means it's a dark adept similar to these units here, which would be really cool to have because obviously we have no other way to obtain them, and they can become a necromancer, which is actually quite powerful. So as always, a big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions, extremely appreciated. Let's jump back into the episode here. So last time we left it, we are trying to heal our dwarves who took quite a bit of damage. And then down here, unfortunately, Owaec, I don't think we're going to be able to cut off this group. I just don't see it happening. It's going to take us, 11 turns just to get over there. And, I mean, by then, the other group's probably going to be coming out of here. I suppose we could, at least go over this way. Maybe we could jump across and start trying to thin out the defenders of this necromancer's base. So let's at least make that happen. All right, we're going to end it there. Yeah, look, they're moving so fast, we're not going to be able to catch them. I swear, it was an accident. Please, if you'll just let me talk to Mel Guthrak, I'm sure this can all be straightened out. Your time is done, Necromancer. If I have one small comfort, it's that I'll get to watch you die alongside me. Okay, well, this is pretty cool. So here is the, yes, Dark Adept. Now there's a Bone Shooter and a Skeleton Archer accompanying this Deathblade, which is going to make this a little bit more challenging. I think what we'll do is we'll move Owaec back up here. We definitely want to free this group and try to free this Adept. That's the important thing. Now over here, I think what I'm going to do is actually send my dwarves up to at least, if I can't cut this group off, I do want to at least get those villages back in our control. So what we'll do is we'll get the Rune Priest going on the healing at least. And then we'll leave the Longbowman there for one more turn. Those Bone Shooters are a little bit scary. Interesting. Okay, so the Soulless are going to come out to fight us. I don't really want to move into the water if we're going to get ambushed by these two. I think I'd rather stay right where we are. Yeah, we'll do that for one more turn. Now down here, I think we're going to need all three of these units to fight. So what we'll do is we will pull back and go like this, give Owaec a chance to heal. It's unfortunate that it's nighttime. It's going to make this a little bit harder, but I think then what we'll do is we will basically just try to kill off maybe the Bone Shooter, and then we don't want to let the Deathblade get too far past us. That's the only thing. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we're just going to wait here with our dwarves. Yeah, see, we're not going to be able to stop that, unfortunately. Oh, interesting. They just abandoned. They left us alone. Okay. Alright, well, we will keep moving. We'll wait one more turn, and then we'll move our runesmith as well. Now, okay, we've got a shot here at the bone shooter, so we can make this happen. Oh, unfortunately not enough for the kill, though. That's kind of unpleasant. But I think that would be a good course of action, so we'll do this. Nice, and we got that big hit. Okay, now, can we get the kill here? Oh, no. We have to hit twice. That's kind of a shame. What we could do, though, is go like this and just use our sword. Yeah, I don't hate that. We'd have to hit twice, though, to get the finish, which is kind of unlikely. We could take some damage, too, coming back. I mean, the good thing is Owaec is about to level up, so really we could just leave these two back like this, and then we know that Owaec's just going to take a beating, but he'll probably live and then have a chance to evolve, so I think we'll just end it there. Okay, there's the attacks. We knew those were coming. This is going to hurt. Ouch. That hits hard. Really good kill there. I'm free. Now I'll have the pleasure of killing this dark adept myself. And so justice has been served. Such is the fate of all evildoers. You are starting to become rather irritating. Okay, those bats are back. There's 4 of them now. That's really annoying. Okay, I don't want them going after my dwarves, so I'm going to put units over here to try to draw their attention, I think. Now, this should mean that Owaec evolves. Let's see. Rescue as many. So there's 2 more groups arriving. Everything else still the same. I do still want to get my dwarves up here. So, okay, looking at this, it's unfortunate because I guess this guy is scripted to kill the adept, so I actually don't know how you would free the adept. There must be like a mechanism to do that. I just unfortunately don't know what it is, so sadly we're just going to not have the benefit of that unit's help. I think what we'll do is we'll use the mage down here, see if we can get this kill. Come on. Are you kidding me? Really? That's unbelievable. Every single, like, that is so frustrating. Okay, what about here? Yeah, that's not going to do it, so... Alright, well, we'll do this, then. Come on. Finally, jeez. Okay, and then we want to... Let's see, if we move off here, are we going to give up our... Oh, we are. That's really annoying. Yeah, and he's going to just hop on the village, I'm sure. Oh, you know what? We didn't protect our mage. Our mage is going to get killed now, probably. Oh, that was really stupid of me. Yeah, well... Okay, we're just going to have to end it there and hope we don't lose our mage. I'm surprised that that mage did not get the kill, honestly. Shh, faster. We're going as fast as we can. Maybe if you'd let us swim. March, faster. We've got some merfolk now. Yeah, and that's what I was expecting. This poor guy's toast. Yeah, we knew that was about to happen. That's a real shame. It's going to make this a lot harder, too, because that mage, with the magic attack, can kill these bats a lot easier. Okay, so at least we've made it up here. So now we can go grab these villages. And we can maybe try to stop the merfolk from progressing through. Yeah, this is really unpleasant because now it's a lot harder to deal with these bats. All right, this is all level 0, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll go here. Try and get the kill. Nice. We still have to kill this frickin' skeleton archer, which is not easy. Alright, we'll try this. Yeah, didn't think that was going to work, but worth a try, I guess. Okay, we have to hit twice to get the kill. Unlikely to happen. Oh, and we got lucky. Okay. I'll take it. Meanwhile, our dwarves are really our only hope up top. Yeah, we're going to lose these two. There's no way around that. I think our only hope would have been if this had resolved more quickly and we could have got Owaec across the water, not going to cut them off, but just going straight towards the necromancer. Of course, there's so many units in here that he would have probably gotten killed trying that, so... Alright, we'll try and kill off one of these bats if we can. Yeah, okay, not a huge surprise that that didn't work. We'll just go up here then and see if we can get the kill this way. Nice. Okay, and then we'll go down this way. We can't let this guy level up. That would be... Nice, there's the kill. Ooh, we didn't protect our village, but that's fine. Okay, and then, yeah, we're just going to head up and grab this next turn. This did not go the way I wanted it to, unfortunately. The really unpleasant thing, too, is these units are going to become ghouls and are going to make this a lot harder for us. The other big problem is there's a bunch of soulless hanging around with the... Can we get that kill? Nice, we did, okay. We might as well just get a little bit of healing here while we can. And then we're going to have to cross the river here and just do some fighting that way. The problem here is that there's a couple of, yeah, soulless and walking corpses accompanying this group. Looks like there's 4 of them, which is going to make this very, very difficult. So we want to figure out where we want to fight them. Quite frankly, I don't know where the best place is going to be to do that, but... It would have been so nice to free those orcs. Even just to prevent them from becoming ghouls. I can already see how this is going to go. We're basically going to have to make a suicide push towards the necromancer and just pray that we get lucky enough to get the kill. Okay, so yeah, and this is moving very quickly, so we're gonna have to we want to get away from the swampland because that's where they have the advantage. So I mean, we could, I guess, fight from this little keep where we have higher defense, but we'll push back, grab the other village, and then we will start mounting our attack. Bowman can go heal quick. And these two are going to start trying to cross the river here, I think. We're going to have to fight these 2 ghouls, though, which is going to be annoying. It is nice that Owaec leveled up. I kind of forgot to look at what his new class is, but... Alright, here's what I'm thinking. If we can fight them while they're in the water, that's going to give us an advantage. So I say we just kind of wait for them to cross. It's going to take them a couple of turns, but... we might as well leave the longbowman for one more turn. Alright, up here, we'll grab the village. There, at least now we have positive gold income for what that's worth. Yeah, it's a shame we can't really fight them from any village or whatever. Again, we could go here, but then we're going to get surrounded and just beat to heck and probably killed. So I don't think that's worth trying. Here is high defense as well. Let's just see anywhere else. No, everywhere else is kind of poor. I mean, I could try that and just see. None of them are going to be able to get to me. All right, we'll go there for now. Okay. Oh, this just it feels like it's not going well here at the moment. One thing I suppose is if we just focus on the enemy leader here, or the jailer, and we... Oh, it's too bad. You know what? I should have had this unit over here, because if we can focus on him and kill him, it'll free these 2, and then we could use them to fight back. I didn't think about that. Oh, that's the intelligent thing to do. Okay. Oh, we needed to land that hit. Oh, and we took a lot of damage. Yeah, this guy's going to get killed, but we kind of need to do it or else we're going to be in a really bad position. So we could go out into the water to fight them. I feel like that might be more turn efficient, but I don't know. You know what? Oh, here, we can go like that. That's higher defense right there. It's kind of weird that that's higher defense than the sand of the beach. Like, look, 40%, 30%. That's kind of bizarre. Oh, he just kept going. They kind of ignored my RuneScaper entirely. Okay, good kill there at least. Nice. Another one? Nope. Nice. Good kill. Right, that actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. Okay, we'll head down here, just try to cut them off. Unfortunately, I can't catch up to the jailer anymore, which is a shame. So we'll just have to try for the kill here, I think. Nice, okay, good work. Getting pretty close to a level up here, which is really nice. Yeah, we'll wait one more turn, I guess 2 more turns technically, to let them get closer. Man, that runesmith coming in clutch, though. Okay, better live. Yeah, there we go, and got the kill. That's great. Alright, now our Thunder Guard has to get luck. Oh, and that's really going to not be good. Alright, well, let's just do this and try to block his path. Nice, okay, that's good damage. Interestingly that he heals as he moves. That's kind of a interesting mechanic. We'll head down, because we're going to have to try to maybe get the kill with him and then let evolve him. I think that's really our only hope. Okay, so these two are going to just stay in the water, and then we can hopefully kill them. Then we got to get across the river. Oh, and I was going to say, the problem, of course, is we're going to get poisoned. We aren't going to have a lot of time to go and heal, which is going to make this really challenging. Okay, there's the kill. Or the hit, at least. And then we should be able to just get the kill with our bowman to avoid the poison. Nice. Okay, meanwhile, up here... Oh, look at this. Okay, if we hit once, we're good. And we should level up. Thanks, stranger. I do not recognize these lands, but I do recognize a kind heart when I meet one. Should I ever find my way home to the coast, I will be sure to tell my kinsmen of your actions here. Enough! My bats will feast on your blood. Okay, now we've got to move and try to kill the necromancer. That's the most important part here. Oh my god, 5 bats. Now we come for you, necromancer. Okay, so I think, yeah, so now we just have to kill the necromancer, and we've got 15 turns to do it. Ooh, and unfortunately, I must have glitched it out when I was scrolling during that event, because now I can't move my... I can't move the map down. So, let's see, maybe we can break that somehow. It's really nice that this Rune Master leveled up. He's now very, very powerful. The only problem, of course, is we only have 15 turns, and I don't know if we can get down fast enough to make this happen. It's really nice because this priestess can heal, and also has light beam, which does a lot of damage. Now, this citizen is super weak, you can see here. Really only has a fist attack. Considered a level 0 unit, so if we can level it up, it would evolve into a brawler, a fighter, or a hunter. Let's see if we go... What if we go here, and then can we also blast? We could. I don't hate that. Alright, let's do that. Get rid of this soulless. Okay, that's pretty good. 10 health. Let's see if we can just get the kill this way. Oh, come on. Like, that was the worst possible outcome for that. That's very annoying. Okay, well, this is unfortunately locked, and I don't know how to break it. So, I may just have to save and reload here or something, because, yeah, my... I can't scroll down, which is very annoying. See, look at that. If I try, it breaks it. So it's like auto scrolling up. So let's save it here. Kind of unfortunate. We'll have to call this one. This is a super short mission, but we're unfortunately going to have to do it in 3 parts here. We'll call this one part 2. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Surprise! Hi, everybody. Craig here. We're going to pick right back up where the technical difficulty forced us to stop. And rather than calling this, you know, a 3-part scenario, I figure we can just fold this in and, like I said, make this only a 2-parter. So we're going to just merge this right into where we left off. And again, we're exactly where we were, but reloading from the save has allowed us to scroll again. So that technical issue, it seems to have been resolved. So let's just keep going. Now, of course, the big issue at the moment is that Owaec is poisoned, which means that we're going to be in a really tough spot if we need to kill this necromancer. And we do, and we're running out of time. So I think what we need to do is prioritize getting our new healer down here to cure the poison and support these 3 units as we then push across the water and try to get to kill that necromancer. And of course, we're going to have to deal with all these bats, which is going to be a huge problem, I suspect. We're going to want to take this rune master as well and try and push down towards the necromancer. So we're going to end our turn there. Yeah, this is getting a little dicey. Really nice work, though, from our bowman to at least get those hits. It's unfortunate the bowman is also poisoned, but again, we are going to try and get our healer down there as soon as possible to hopefully resolve that issue. Okay, so again, priestess, we're going to just cruise right on down. We'll send this citizen along with, just in case. And then meanwhile, these 2 dwarves, we're just going to push as aggressively as we can to get down there. I view the Thunder Guard as being sort of expendable, honestly. I mean, I don't want to lose him, but if I have to, it's not the end of the world. That said, the Rune Master is quite powerful, but I may need to end up sacrificing him just to get the kill. We'll have to see, though. I would prefer not to, of course, but all right, let's hope we get lucky here. Dang, we missed one. That sucks. Okay, well, let's get the finish with Owaec then. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so then these 3 are going to just stay put. The bats are going to tear us up, but at least we will have the healing support here very shortly. Yeah, they're going to kill that bowman almost certainly here. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, that bowman's toast. Oh, that's such a bummer. And this thing's going to evolve if we're not careful. Okay. Yeah, we desperately need our priestess in here to help. I think what we'll do is we'll go like this since we can't get all the way in there. That's not going to be enough for the finish either. I feel like we should prioritize getting rid of just as many as we can, so let's do this. Okay, there's one. Now, we need to get the kill on this. If we attack, this thing is going to evolve. So what are our odds? Only a 35% chance. That's really not very good. If we move in here, can we... 87%. Okay, I like that better. So let's do that. Even though it means moving off of the better tile for defense, we have to kill this thing before it evolves. Oh, come on. Are you freaking serious? Man, that is brutal. 35% chance. If we don't get it, it's going to evolve. Oh, we got so lucky there. Thank goodness for that. The citizen... I feel like if I come down there, the citizen's probably going to get killed. But that said, maybe it'll draw some of the attention away from Owaec. Who knows? Okay, we're going to just keep moving down with our Thunder Guard as well. We'll just pray for the best here. Oh, land that hit. Yeah, there's another kill. We needed that. Python's just getting torn up here. Thankfully, we at least are able to provide some healing support. Okay, ideally what we're going to do here is we need to get Owaec healing, because obviously we need him over to fight the necromancer. So I think probably the best course of action is going to be We fry this bat, and then that's going to allow us to move up a bit. So let's fry the bat here. Excellent. Okay. We're going to step up so we get the healing and the cure of our poison. And then we're going to try for a hammer attack. Oh, we didn't get it. Now that unfortunately means we're probably going to lose our pikeman, which is really devastating, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So we're just going to have to suck it up. I don't think it's worth us attacking because the odds of us taking a lot of damage are pretty high. Yeah, I think this will just be what it is, and then we're going to end it. Thank goodness our pikeman actually survived, and now we are finally cured of that awful poison. One thing we can do is move our unit up here, do some light beam to soften it up. Okay, now it's one hit away from death, so I feel like we can just swing our sword and hopefully get the kill here. Come on. Are you freaking serious? This is so frustrating when you don't get that hit and you absolutely desperately need it. There we go. Okay. Not optimal because I would have liked the pikeman to get some healing, but we're just going to have to make do with what we've got here. So, all right, we're going to end it there. We've only got 10 turns left, so we really got to move. Okay, so now here's the new objective. We just have to get across the water. And we have to keep our healer with these two to get them healthy before they make it over there. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, thank goodness we have this healer. We would be absolutely screwed without it. So, yeah, and we'll just do that. This guy can move down here. This is going to be really close. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have put this guy on land like that. That was really dumb of me. Because that just invited this attack. Not to mention, yeah, now we're... Oh, I wish I could undo that. Moving him, I mean, like the last turn. Because if we go here, we're going to get poisoned almost certainly, which is not what we want. So now I feel like we kind of have to try and go around, which is not going to be as nice. Over here, we just are going to keep moving as far as we can each turn. We'll hold off one with this guy just so they get some more healing. We'll end it there. Oh, yeah, no matter what I do, this guy's gonna get murdered, probably. Wow, we missed both hits. That's unbelievable. Okay, I think we just have to make landfall here and just go for the kill, honestly. Nice, and we got super lucky. And that's going to allow us to do this. Really good. And then we can go here. And maybe we can get the finish on this guy. We'd have to hit twice here. What are our odds? 78% versus here, 91%. You know, that's pretty good odds, though. I feel like we're okay here. Nice. Okay, now, I can't afford the healer to get poisoned, so I'm almost tempted to just throw my citizen away as a sacrificial lamb here. Kind of like this, just to block poison. Yeah, oh, I really screwed up with these dwarves. That's really a shame. I should have gone around this, and that would have been smarter. Now my rune master's going to get poisoned. Oh, no, he's just going to kill my... Yep. Meanwhile, the rune master's going to get, yeah, killed by the magic. Okay, the poison is really a huge problem. We need to get rid of these guys. We could go up here and try blasting. We could go... You know what? We could go on land here and then just protect our priestess. I don't hate that idea. I don't love it either, though. That's the problem. Alright, let's... Trying to think what would be best here. Yeah, I regret so badly what I did with these dwarves. Feel like we just have to run away with our Rune Master. He's going to get killed up there. But, okay, so down here, let's just focus on what we've got. So, if we go here and we blast with Light Beam. Nice, okay, that was pretty good. Then we just need to get the kill on this guy, and hopefully we can do that here with our sword. And we did it without getting poisoned. That's huge. Okay, and the priestess is safe, so we're okay there. So I feel like we just go like this, and then we just push in and hope for the best here. Meanwhile, back here with the Rune Master, I'm just going to run away. I don't think there's any benefit to trying to get him down here as well. This necrophage, man. I can hate those necrophages. Yeah, we're just going to keep the Rune Master exactly where he is currently. I mean, we could try for the Great Hammer shot. We have a 70% chance to hit. That's pretty good. Yeah, and of course we miss. So, wonderful. What I should have done is moved up one and then tried it. Yeah, that was really dumb of me as well. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll wait one more turn here. We're just going to have to hope for a lucky blast, I think. Okay, now, here, we've got a chance. Let's see, we can let this guy have it. Good kill, okay. And then, if we go up like this, and go here, think then, yeah, next... Oh, you know what? We could just charge in and go for the Great Hammer shot now. It is daytime. I feel like we kind of have to get aggressive here. Nice, we got the big hit. Oh, that's incredible. Our Priestess might be in some trouble here. But, hey, we're going to just do our best. And hope for the best. So hopefully the Necromancer doesn't hit us too hard. Oh, man. Yeah, Owaec's getting absolutely murdered, which is not good. Okay, between all of us, I'm hoping there's enough damage here that we can put the hurt on him. Okay, we'll go here and we'll just do some stabs. Recently hit 2 of them. We needed those so badly. We can survive, so we will do this. Incredible. Holy cow, I can't believe we actually got that done. Hail, Owaec! We feared the worst when you did not return, yet here I find you alive and well. Huzzah! Today has been a great victory. I have rescued a great many prisoners and defeated a foul necromancer. Now the crossing is clear, and we may return to see what has become of our homeland. You're too late. Wesnoth is already... Alright, well, there we go. We finished Scenario 14. Unfortunately, not a ton of bonus gold going with us moving forward, but it's better than nothing. You can see here we had 33 gold when we finished, and then we got 2 turns early. So ultimately, just that 20 gold moving forward. I feel like such a moron for losing that Dwarven Thunder Guard up here. That was such a waste. But, I mean, the good news is we've now got this Dwarven Rune Master who's very powerful, and we've now got ourselves a Mermaid Priestess who's actually very close to leveling up. These are incredibly powerful healers to have, so very thankful for that. And, of course, now Owaec being at level 4 is wonderful as well. Not to mention this Pikeman's actually pretty close to leveling up too. So, all in all, I mean, wasn't amazing, but I'm going to take it. It certainly could have gone a lot worse for us. So we will save it right here and call this one completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.